The season of Advent can be a strange time, and the strangeness that I have in mind is the strangeness of being pulled in different directions at the same time. On the one hand, this season, the season of Advent, preparing for Christmas, can be exceedingly busy for a whole lot of people. There can be a kind of frenetic pace about this season, whether we're rushing to close the books at work before the end of the year or venturing forth to do battle with the crowds at the shopping mall, or trying to pull together Christmas gifts for family and friends, or trying to make it to as many Christmas parties as you can. There can be a real busyness about this season. But on the other hand, this is also a season of waiting. Scripture teaches us to be alert, that's for sure, but it's not a frantic alertness. It is an alertness that is in the service of waiting for Jesus. We are waiting for a new movement from God, some new act of healing or reconciliation or justice, or a new beginning for us or for someone that we love. And we cannot force God to do it when we want. We have to wait for God. So we can be torn between the busyness of the season and the waiting of the season. Another way that we can be torn and pulled in different directions is between darkness and light. Again, on the one hand, we are moving towards the longest night of the year. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer. And when we look into our own hearts, or sometimes into our own families, or community, or world, we can often feel like darkness is getting out of control. It can feel like things are just moving beyond what we want them to, that chaos is somehow having the day. At the same time, however, we are promised that the light of Jesus Christ shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. And we experience this light, the light of Jesus Christ, not only during the candlelight service in the sanctuary on Christmas Eve, but we experience it in our daily lives. A neighbor will say a kind word to us that we weren't expecting, or we somehow discover the energy to complete a project around the house that we've been working on for a long time, or to start a new exercise program, or there'll be a breakthrough in a political situation in the world somewhere that we weren't expecting and that we didn't think was possible. So we can be torn between the darkness of the season and the reality of the light. Now, there is a part of me that wants it to be one or the other, either darkness or light, either busyness or waiting. But it seems pretty clear that it is in the living between the busyness and the waiting, living between the darkness and the light, living between the pain of the world and the new life that Jesus is giving us. That's living between, that's where the sweet spot of Advent is. So, friends, if you are like me, feeling torn between those things as you move towards Christmas, take a deep breath and let a small, knowing smile find its way to your face, because God is with you in the in-between. God is with you in the busyness, and God is with you in the waiting. God is with you in the darkness, and God is with you in the light. And see if you can be more present in those things as well. We'll see you soon.